Game 2 of this play-in tournament here on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies going up against the Dallas Mavericks. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Derek Lively, then there's Davis, and it's Marshall in at the small forward. And for the Grizzlies, Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Wells is out there with Jaren Jackson, and it's Edey in at the 5 spot. Look at Memphis, a do-or-die situation to retain their playoff position.
And Kevin, after battling all season to make that top 8, something that in the past assured you of a playoff spot, now they find themselves in a win-or-go-home game for that 8th seed.
Here's Edey, stolen by Lively. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Davis inside, Jackson on him, and Davis can't get it to go. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. And there's Bane. That's good on the assist by Morant.
Striking fast inside. Bane isn't going to miss a chance at a look like that.
Now, here's Marshall. He's tightly guarded. Here's Dinwiddie. It's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Wells. Spencer Dinwiddie picking up that last basket. Back to Morant. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And it's Morant missing. From Memphis, they come in off the loss to the Warriors in San Francisco. Davis, the pass to Marshall. Davis kicks to Dinwiddie. Off target from outside. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. To the paint. Here's Edey, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
This is how you use the pick and roll. Morant looking like a vet with the sweet dime there.
Thompson outside. They set the pick. Fires the 3. Hits it from three-point range.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Morant, the bounce pass. Morant against Davis. That one goes in.
And Davis shoots a high percentage because he's so adept at playing to his strengths.
Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
First trip to the line for him here. And the first one at the line is good.
And you love how Jackson Jr. has responded to setbacks and injury in his career. He doesn't get discouraged, just makes him work harder.
Santi Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies. Washington's checked in for Dallas. So he gets them both. Here now is Dinwiddie. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly strategy. Davis, the pass to Washington. Now Lively, pass to Washington. It's tipped. Bane with it, picked up by Thompson. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. With the teardrop, and Davis sends it back.
A two-way star, AD has led the league in shot blocking on multiple occasions.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Pass to Aldama. Just 5 to shoot over Washington. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. And it's Davis with the ball for the Mavericks. Dinwiddie passes to Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Let's remember, this guy's got a 9'4" standing reach and a vertical that's ridiculous. Lively just getting to the rim.
Now, here's Payne. 17 points in his last outing. Morant against Washington. And it's Morant missing. Mavericks leading by 3. 59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. They get it back. Off target at the rim.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Pass to Clark. Outside, Payne. Shot from the wing. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Dinwiddie kicks to Washington. Inside. Here's Davis. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Aldama. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Second team foul. At the line for one, Santi Aldama.
Free throw no good from Aldama. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Mavericks leading. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Big man on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. Christie is out there with Williams, and it's Marshall in at the 3. And here are the Grizzlies. Pippen kicks to Williams. Pass to Clark. Now Pippen. And the rejection by Gafford.
Boy, you see the great timing of Daniel Gafford on the defensive end.
2 points. That one goes. Washington's got the lead up to 3 now for Dallas. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Dallas?
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And when you look at P.J. Washington, his value, DB, lies in his defensive versatility.
Well, he's cross-positional. You can switch virtually every position with him on the defensive end. There's a strong physical presence, but maybe my favorite attribute is he's fearless. There's a toughness and an edge, and boy, you give him a big shot to take, he's not going to hesitate.
Now, here's Gafford. Still scoreless. Washington passes to Williams. No good on the triple. The Grizzlies trail by 3. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Now, Wells. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And Jackson gets it to go.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
Now, here's Washington. Drills the three-pointer. Washington's got 5 points so far.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Pippen against Williams. Bounce pass, Pippen. Jackson misses. Mavericks leading by 4. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Produced screen on Jackson. Down low. Plays it up and banks it in. Gafford's got his first basket.
Boy, there was some contact there, but Gafford able to use his size to finish.
And the Grizzlies call their first rim protection.
All of those things you just mentioned, Kevin, are skills. He plays hard on both ends. Gafford can defend the paint. He's going to crash the glass. He's going to run the floor. Listen, figure out how you can fit and do your job.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Buffs jacked in, and it's Bane in for Jaren Jackson. Here's Dinwiddie. Grizzlies making the shot. Left side, Davis. Davis working in the paint.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes. Flexing on him there.
Dinwiddie against Morant. Outside, Payne. There's a screen by Aldama. To the inside. Out to Morant. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Thompson inside. Guarded by Bane. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Morant outside. 58 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
Edey's checked in for the Grizzlies. Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And Dallas with a change here too. Marshall, he's checked in for Washington. And another miss by Memphis.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Payne against Thompson. Edey, nice pass, right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Thompson outside. Back to Dinwiddie. Outside for Davis. The second chance effort. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 4. And he lobs it up toward the rim. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Man, how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Dinwiddie for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Dinwiddie's got 5. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 5-point game. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Payne against Thompson. On the wing, Dinwiddie. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. That's now 8 points for Spencer Dinwiddie.
The three-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face.
Bane looking around. Here's Jackson. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Dinwiddie kicks to Thompson. And it's good off the back rim and in. And now it's an 8-point Dallas lead.
Always ready to rise and fire from anywhere. Thompson's mid-range jumper is pure.
Here's Morant. Edey, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And Jason Kidd is called. Here's Thompson. He has 5. Over Bane. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. And the 3 ball is good. Baines got his second basket of the night.
This is why you got to stay up on Bane or pay the price.
Dinwiddie passes to Thompson. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Edey, lively defending. Payne for 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
As accurate as they come from deep, Desmond Bane extra lethal from that short corner.
Outside, Davis. Back to Dinwiddie. Davis with a screen on Morant. Here's Dinwiddie, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. That one is off.
Spencer Dinwiddie, one of those players that seems to have improved with every passing season, and his numbers back that up. This guy just keeps getting better.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Aldama's checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Washington's checked in. And he sinks the second. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Morant kicks to Jackson. Pass to Edey. A kick out to Bane. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And he just lights it up from downtown. Bane so dangerous from out there.
Dinwiddie passes to Lively. Thompson outside. Now here's Marshall. Thompson looking for an opening. Clock at 4. Lets the 3 fly. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Out to the right wing. Morant with it. Guarded now by Marshall. They now take the lead. Morant's got his first bucket in this one.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Dinwiddie passes to Lively. Back to Dinwiddie. Shoots over Morant. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got 6 points in the quarter.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Jackson against Washington. Aldama with the ball. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Jackson misses.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dinwiddie wide open and finished off by Lively.
That is the essence of facilitating an offense. Spencer getting the job done as a passer.
Morant looking around. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Up top, Morant. And they recover it. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And thanks for joining us for this fourth quarter of this play-in game. The Grizzlies trail by 3. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Christie is out there with Williams. Then there's Washington. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Martin in at the 4 spot. Clark a screen on Gafford. Just 5 on the clock. Launches from deep. And it's Pippen missing.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pippen against Williams. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Dallas?
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
That free throw, no good. Dallas making a switch here. Prosper's checked in. And he's good on the second.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Pippen against Williams. Over Pippen. Again, the Mavericks score.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Bain. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. Dallas leading by 6. Dallas moving the ball around. Pass to Prosper. Gafford with the ball. Here's Washington. And Pippen pulls it down. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. No good from Clark. Dallas has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Washington passes to Gafford. Shoots over Pippen. Nails the baby hook. Gafford's got the lead up to 8 now for the Mavs.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
The Grizzlies call timeout.
Easy one. The confidence just isn't there.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Edey's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jaren Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Morant in for Pippen. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch what the Grizzlies coach was talking about with his team. Told us, guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over. You need to go out there and take control now. See how it looks coming out of the timeout, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Now here's Morant. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And well-designed play there. Get Bain something at the rim.
Dallas leading by 6. Dinwiddie finds Lively. Here's Dinwiddie. It's Davis on the wing. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got his 6th rebound on the night. Morant against Dinwiddie. Morant passes to Bain. Jackson setting the pick here for Bain. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And now just a 4-point Maverick lead. Pass to Davis. Over Jackson. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got his 4th assist in this one. Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Morant kicks to Bain. Now Wells. Outside Jackson. 5 on the clock. Pass to Bain. Good D by Thompson. For Dallas, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Dinwiddie's got space. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And now it's an 8-point Dallas lead.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Now, here's Thompson. Dinwiddie outside. Thompson, a screen on Morant. Takes a three. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
And they've done it. The Dallas Mavericks get it done. And no team had a tougher job than they did as the number 10 team, needing back-to-back wins against higher seeds and then getting it done.
But they didn't play like the last team to get into the tournament. They played with the belief that they belong in the postseason, and now they get into the first round with some confidence.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Clay. This was a grinded-out win. How did you pull away?
Defense. That's simple. It was a sloppy game at times, but we're making missed shots. That's a given. But one constant you can have when you play this game is how hard you play on defense and how focused you are. And I felt like, besides not boxing out at times, our defense was amazing tonight.
You certainly turned it up at that end, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.